Hello and welcome to AUB, and it's such a pleasure to have you as new students at the Department of Geology. So today's orientation session is to provide you with information that are useful as to what courses to take, what is geoscience, the major that you're joining, what are your job opportunities, and what are the centers that can help you around AUB to make your journey as nice as possible. So, first of all, I would like to give you a couple of introductions. So, geoscience is a multitude of options. So, when you have a Bachelor of Science in Geoscience or in Petroleum Geoscience, which are pretty much related, so you can actually go on being or go on specializing in these fields. So we have structural geology, that is the study of faults and the plate tectonics and how these affect earthquakes or how these affect geomorphology. We have the study of geophysics, and in that case geophysics is a tool that we use or a method that we use in order to unravel what exists in the subsurface using non-destructive techniques. We have petroleum geosciences that includes the exploration of petroleum using various techniques and sciences within geology. We have sedimentology, paleontology, groundwater hydrology, the exploration of water resources in the subsurface, geochemistry and petrology, engineering geology, environmental geology, and so many more. So, at our department, we have research that involves so many fields of geology. Uh, Mostly we have geophysics, hydrogeology, petroleum geology, and also we have research in geochemistry, structural geology, and paleontology. And all of these combined together can allow you to have a better rounded approach to the two geosciences in general, and you can decide later on in which field to do your master's or to become experts. So the job opportunities for geoscientists are many, and they include consulting, being a researcher in the academic field or pursuing a PhD, engineering geologist, water resources specialist, field geologist, at a well site, for instance, petroleum exploration geologist, well site geologist, or modeling expert, and many more interdisciplinary fields where your geoscience bachelor can help you actually a lot in other fields. Also, our program can help you prepare for graduate studies in geosciences or in other fields, as I said before, interdisciplinary fields such as petroleum engineering, geotechnical engineering, environmental sciences and engineering, computational geosciences, water resources engineering, or climate science. So the potential employers for geoscientists are ministries and water establishments, non-governmental organizations, oil companies, consulting companies, engineering and environmental companies, or you can work as a freelancer consultant as well as international organizations. Let's not forget that if you opt for if you opt for an academic track, then in that case you may work at the research center or at the university later. So what are the courses that you have to take? So the geoscience program or petroleum geoscience is a track of 3 years, a total of 6 semesters, including one summer semester that is mandatory, where you get to do your fieldwork, and this is the course called Geology 229. And you have what we call the geology core courses. These are core courses that you have to take and you cannot not take them, and most of the time you have to take them in a sequence because they have prerequisites. And there are other elective courses in geology, so you can choose among different electives that are available depending on whether they are offered or not during this specific term. And you have some other electives. And in that case, when we talk about electives, you can choose any elective that you want. And we have some required electives, and in that case, from outside the major. And these can include, for instance, an elective in chemistry, or an elective in physics, or an elective in, for instance, quantitative thought. So basically, we have the core courses in geology, and these include geology 201, 203, 211, 212, 213, 214, 219, 221, 222, and 226, 227, and 229. And these courses are for both geoscience and petroleum geoscience. Now, for the petroleum geoscience, you just need to take additionally geology 225, while for the geology major, they need to take geology 224. And additionally, if you are in petroleum geoscience, you need to take accounting 210 and management 215, and chemistry 201 and chemistry 208 as required courses. While in geology, you don't have to take these courses, but you need to select from the sciences, mostly physics and chemistry, one elective science course. And you need also to have one course in quantitative thoughts, and in that case, a required course is CMPS 200 or Math 201 or Stat 210. And we will be walking you out through your graduation plan later on. So we'll tell you which courses to take each semester depending on your performance in each semester. And this is the job of your advisor. Now, generally, you also have some what we call the university general education requirements, and these general education requirements include in English, 2 English courses, English 203 and English 204. It includes 12 credits of humanities, including 2 civilization sequence courses. These are CVSP 201, 202, or 205, that we call sequence 1, and CVSP 203, 204, or 206, and this is called CVSP sequence 2. And the 2 other humanities, you can select them from list 1 and from list 2. Now, regarding the social sciences, you need to take 2 courses in geology, and these are education and another elective course. So we will be telling you about the courses that you have to take in your first semester at the end of this presentation, and we will also introduce you to your advisor for this year, who will walk you through the courses and through your entire academic journey. So now a couple of words about what are the other extracurricular activity that exist at AUB and at the Department of Geology that you can actually enjoy. So you have, first of all, the Geology Student Society, and this is a society that has all the graduate and undergraduate students in geology and petroleum geosciences, and they usually have some activities and some events organized in order either to promote geology to the community, or to simply gather geologists and alumni over a nice dinner, and to perform also annual gathering. So this society has its elections usually in October, and you can present yourself for the election. There is usually a president, a vice president, a treasurer and secretary, and a member at large. And for the member at large, we have a representative for the sophomore and the juniors. So, and in that case, you can, as you can see here, this is a dinner organized by the GSS, and usually this is where professors and students gather to have some good time and interact together. Also, there's the outdoors in May, organized by EUB, and it's a very known large-scale activity, and the GSS usually works on having a booth there and this booth would have a theme and a game, and this is how the GSS can also do some fundraising or can gather some money in order to fund the activities throughout the year. So the sessions that are extremely important for you are the orientation sessions that you have to attend if possible to know how to access your AUB SIS or to set up your AUB SIS and AUB Net account. If you fail to assist or to attend some of the sessions, then please contact the Student Affairs and they can help you in getting some information, the information that some other resources to help you as an AUB student. You have to get acquainted with the AUB catalog, because this is where you have everything, and this is where you have your duties and your responsibilities and your rights. So, and it is available online, and you can go to the geology department to check some specific information, or generally to the Faculty of Arts and Science, under which the Department of Geology is housed, to check some more general requirements. So we have the FAS Student Service Offices, and these are in Jessup Hall and recently in the old observatory, so you can go there if you have any questions later on when university resumes back on campus. Another thing that we have to mind, that is the code of conduct and plagiarism tests. So obviously there's a code of conduct that the students have to follow to avoid any eviction or any warnings, and in that case academic misconduct such as cheating, plagiarism, in-class disruption or dishonesty can be severely penalized. And other examples of non-academic misconduct such as destruction of property, theft, mental or physical harm, or possession of weapons or smoking can also be heavily penalized. So you have to take what we call the plagiarism test, and this plagiarism test ensures that you know what plagiarism is. And plagiarism is basically report information without specifying the author or reported without paraphrasing it. And this is also considered as some sort of academic misconduct that can be also heavily penalized. So you can fail a test or a term paper if you plagiarize. So it is important to take this plagiarism test. Otherwise, if you don't take it in the first semester, then you will be ineligible to register for the second semester, and you will have a hold on your record. So probation is it means that that you have not performed according to the standards of the university, and you have not you were unable to get the averages that are acceptable by university rules. And in that case, students are usually placed on probation if they have an average less than 68% at the end of the second semester, an average less than 69% in the third or fourth semester, and they have to have an average of 70% in all of the subsequent semester. It is very important to maintain an average of 70% or its equivalent in letter grade in order to be able to graduate. It's very also important to have at least a 70 in all the core courses in geology to be able to graduate. So we also have some other centers to help you, and these are, for instance, the Counseling Center housed in West Hall, and it provides services to students whose personal difficulties and problems interfere with their academic performance. So in that case, you just book an appointment and they will be able to see you and listen to your concerns and provide you with the necessary documents to your advisor in total confidentiality, or to your professors if this is interfering with your academic performance. There's also the Center of Accommodation, where if you have problems that are also interfering with your academic performance, such as, for instance, you need special accommodation, such as extra time during the exam, or specific accommodation in class, then this accommodation center can write a letter requesting accommodation from your professors or your advisor to make sure that uh, this uh, this is not interfering with your academic performance. So this is called the Accessible Education Office, and this is also housed in West Hall. And you have to know that AUB is very much inclusive and would like to make learning experience as accessible and as enjoyable as possible. This is why we provide you with accommodation when need be. Other centers are the career services. They can help you write a CV. They will give you the career opportunities that you may have in a certain discipline, and will also give you some insights into potential career options that exist after you graduate. We have the writing center. The writing center is actually a center that does not write for you, but it helps you improve your writing skills. For instance, if you have a term paper and you want some advice or some suggestions on it, then you can go to the writing center and they can support you and give you ways to improve your writing skills. So don't forget to visit it if you think that you have ways to improve your writing skills, especially when we're at the level of English 203, English 204, or any other term papers that are required in any of the other courses. Your academic advisor is a very important person. He or she is usually a professor he or she is a faculty member, and who is dedicated to helping you out through choosing your courses, monitoring your academic process, and advising you on all academic matters. And he or she can also act as a career guide. So they will discuss with you your advising dates, your registration dates, drop and add dates, drop dates, and if need be, transfer application dates. So always check the AUB calendar to know when to visit your advisor. Remember, your advisor is here for you, but book an appointment to be able to talk to them and make sure that they are aware of your academic progress, because they can help you a lot. Your advisor is not a PIN dispenser. You will later on need an alternate PIN to register, and your advisor has this alternate PIN that she or he will provide you with to make sure that you have visited them. So PINs are usually not dispensed or sent via email, so make sure to visit your advisor during the times that are allocated to students' visits, and make sure to communicate with your advisor using appropriate manner with clear emails, clear subject, while explaining the right context of your email so that they can be of help to you. Advising and registration. Later on, once you are advised on the courses of the first semester, then in that case you can go to AUB-SIS, and then in AUB-SIS you look for your time ticket. When is the suitable time for you to register? And before that, you go into class search. You look for all the classes that you would like to take during this semester. Make sure that for mandatory courses such as geology courses, you will need to register in specific sections. But for other non-mandatory courses, you need to have backup so that if these courses are already filled up, that you are able to find other courses to have a total of 15 credits per semester and make sure to graduate on time. So we will give you in a while the courses to take for the first semester and the options that you have. Don't forget to visit our website, Department of Geology. Remember, we have a lot of field work in most of the courses, and usually they're very much enjoyable. And we wish you a very nice journey at our department, and we're looking forward to seeing you in person. Thank you very much and best of luck. These are the courses that we propose for your fall semester 21-22. So it is very important to take Geology 201 because this is a major course and it's a prerequisite for many courses that are yet to come. Then English 203 to complete the English proficiency requirements, and later on you will still have to take English 204 in later semesters. We have the Arabic communication skill. We have 201B or above. So you need to check what is your level of Arabic, and if there's an Arabic course that you would like to take, then you are free to take any Arabic course should the level of Arabic of your Arabic be satisfactory. Then you have two required courses from outside the majors. You can choose some of these courses: CMPS 200, that is programming using Python for science. Then we have Chemistry 201, that is physical chemistry. And then we have Chemistry 208, that is organic chemistry. So you can choose two out of these courses. These are important and heavy courses, so you should put some effort on these two courses. And Arabic and English should be easy courses somehow to be able to walk you through your first semester. And then the second semester, we start taking more core courses in geology and other science courses. These consist of a total of 15 credits, and each semester you'll be taking 15 credits. Now, in the summer, you have 6 credits in the second year of your curriculum. And this is why you may be allowed to take 12 credits in 2 semesters to alleviate the load should this be required. This should be discussed later on with your advisor once you enroll at the beginning of the term. For any inquiries, again, we can have an online appointment in August next week, or if you would like to visit the department, we can hold the meeting in the office. Thank you and welcome again.